All right. And I'm just going to take a few minutes to kind of get into my zone, take a few deep breaths. And you look really relaxed. So that's good that you came relaxed. And I just ask you to also take a few deep breaths with me. Let your energy just blend with mine. If you feel yours coming out towards me and mine coming out towards you. And the exercise that I'm actually practicing is a exercise where we either go psychically or mediumistically in Andy Bing's class. And that is where I put half my energy forward psychically and half my energy back mediumistically and just see what comes through and go with whatever comes through. So that is what I will be doing now. All right, right away, I'm feeling medium. That's good. Medium back here. You actually have several people that are in your past that are in your life. And they all want to talk to you at once. So I feel women, multiple women are here. And I'm just going to just give it a second and see if one of them in particular wants to move forward more than the others, or give each other a chance. I don't, it's almost like they're tripping over themselves wanting to come through to talk to you. I feel like they're maybe a mother and an aunt together here. Would you understand a mother and an aunt?
Yes, I would.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to focus on mom for a bit here because I feel like she's coming through a little bit more than the other. Aunt Anne is right there with her, though. I feel like these two may have had a close relationship in life. Would you understand that?
Yes, I think once my godmother.
Okay. Okay. All right. So mother feels she's got a rather feminine energy to her. Um, a, she feels gentler. Um, I don't know why, but I get a feeling she may have been, I don't know what, if I'm understanding this right, but maybe on the taller side. I,
Taller than me.
okay. And I feel her at the end may have been, she's showing me sitting down. So sometimes when they show me sitting down, that might have been wheelchair bound or not as able to walk around. Would you understand that?
Definitely. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said.
Yeah, she had lung cancer, so yeah, really at
Okay,
the end just
okay,
was pretty.
okay. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. She shows me when she was younger, she was a bit of a warrior. She shows me her personality was a little bit of a warrior. It was like she never wanted to offend somebody or do anything that might be taken the wrong way. Would you understand that about mother?
Oh yes.
Okay. She also was somebody who I don't want to say she was a gossip, but she would share her thoughts quietly with others. Let me put it that way. There was a feeling of wanting to like talk to people about, well, what do you think about that? But keep it quiet. Like she didn't want other people to know, that she had a
True.
curiosity, yeah, about other people, but it was like she was not the one walking around the neighborhood, blasting gossip out to other people. She just was like kind of quiet in her
Oh
ways.
yeah. Under the
Yeah.
radar.
Yeah, 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 absolutely. She definitely knew kind of what was going on though. I feel like she liked to stay in the loop, but it was like the quiet loop. Yeah, that's what she
Mhm,
shows.
very much so.
Yeah. Just feeling into her a little bit more. She shows me she looks dressed nicely. And I'm asking her why she's showing me that because it means a couple things for me. It can mean a very traditional person. It can also mean a religious person sometimes, because sometimes they look like they're in church clothes when they're religious.
She
Um,
was one of those ladies that was a professional and she never wore slacks to work. Always
Always
a
a
skirt
dress.
or a dress.
Okay,
Yes.
well, she is showing me a dress. So there you go. There's a third meaning that
Huh?
that's interesting that she's professional. Would you understand that she was along the lines of possibly teaching or something of that nature?
She was really smart. She didn't graduate high school, but ended up
Okay.
being a vice president of a large company.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I feel her with people under her,
Yeah.
um, which I assumed may have been a classroom. Okay, okay. Interesting. Good for
It
mom. Power woman back in the day, huh? I like
was
it.
quiet and powerful.
Yes, yes. She has a very gentle energy, which I can imagine in that position, being powerful but quiet, could take her far. Yes, yes. All
She
right.
had intense, unbelievable patience.
Yeah, I feel that with her. She's very gentle. And I do feel the smart coming out too. I do feel that. And would you understand that she had a very close woman friend? I want to say it might be the aunt. There was another woman that she was very, very close to.
Yes, very much so.
Okay. I feel like they did a lot together. Like
They did.
they were
Our
together a lot.
family even blended vacation wise, all that good stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I'm seeing. And interestingly, and I don't know what this means, but she shows me more with like the dress, so her work life, and she shows me with this other woman in her other woman life. She's not shown me with the man yet. So I'm gonna wait and see if anything more comes through with that. It seems like she was very she had a very active life and a social life, and her children. I see that. Um, she seems very busy. She seems very busy.
Yes, she was.
Okay.
But yes, she was married for a long time.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of patience for that.
As everybody's in a long marriage knows, 33 years on my end. I can attest. All right, let's see what else she has to show us. Okay. Yeah, she is showing me walking down a hallway and I hear the heels clicking. Um, there was she had a flair to her that when she walked in the room, there were a lot of people that were attracted to her. I'm just going to be honest.
I'm not
Um,
surprised.
yeah, they were attracted not only to the way she looks, I can feel the energy shift as she walks in a room. And there was a lot of she had a real pleasantness of the way she came across, even with difficult things.
Yes.
Yeah, she was able to just keep it together, right? And I would say the name for her would be like Walking Grace. She just was very um she had an elegance to her and a go ahead, I'm sorry.
You really did, and I wish I got more of that. I've got more of my father in me in that respect.
Yeah, well, I think she just seems like a really lovely woman and like she had it all, the smarts, the power, the beauty, the grace, the gentleness, the so she was like smart in the way that of emotional intelligence too, right? And that's a big
Yes,
one for especially being a leader. So she's got really she's showing me the strength card, and that's like the lady like closing the lion's mouth. I feel like she had that effect on men. She worked
oh
with men. I see a lot of men around her. Um,
yes, she's good
yeah,
with men.
yeah, she really was. She knew how to talk to them, calm them down, quiet them down, get them in her corner, basically, is and it was like, okay, what she's telling me is she knew how to lead them, making them think they were still in charge. And that's what you have to do with so many people.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly the direction in what she did. Yeah. She's like, that's the only way you can do it with the men. Uh, she's funny. She's got a confidence to her too that I really like. She definitely knew what she was doing in life. Um, you were quite blessed to have this role model, is what I will say.
She was the best mom ever, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, she just feels like it. She feels like her role model, like the role model of who you can be as a woman, was just top notch.
And I'm very fortunate that the relationship that I had with her that was so close, I have that same relationship with my daughter now.
Ah, you're blessed. You're very blessed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Well, we know who she is. She's described herself quite well. She's brought through some good information about who she was as a person and especially her personality and how she navigated life. So at this time, I'm going to ask her. I believe everybody who comes through with a message and a reason they come through. So we'll just ask her. Now is the time to move on and let us know what it is she may want to reach out to you with. And I'll just take a second to feel into her a little bit more and to feel that message come through. I don't know why she's telling me something about Dolores Day. I don't know what that means. I don't even, I know who Dolores Day is, but I don't know enough about her to, to say what that means for you.
Maybe we used to really enjoy musicals together, so that
Okay. Okay.
could be she just bringing up a memory that was really special.
Yeah. 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 Cause I don't even watch Dolores. I mean, it's been forever since I've heard anything about Dolores Day, but that was the first thing she came through with.
Enjoyed those.
Okay. So she says you have followed in her footsteps.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, she says you've done quite a bit of the same sort of things in your life. You're very accepting of people, is what she says right away.
Yes.
And that is something that she admires, truly admires. She's pointing out how needed it is, especially at a school with other people,
Yes.
that's needed. Yeah, that's needed. She's bringing to attention a situation I went through just last week with a child that wanted to use a different name that was a boy's name, and the mother was upset about it, and somehow my business got in the middle of that. We didn't want to. Uh,
Oh,
we did not want to. Um, she says you will be respectful in those situations and things like that, that you're very
always.
yes, yes, how someone feels inside is really important to you more than the way you feel. And a lot of people, what she's saying, have a lot to learn in that department. She's pointing out that mother. She's kind of using an example in my life is to give an example of how you approach life. Um, she says you have more of an effect than you know on people. Um, you bend their rules. You bend their boundaries. That's interesting. Never
I'm
had
a
some.
rule bender, so that makes sense.
Okay, okay. I've never had someone point it out that way. Uh, she, but in a way that is positive. It's not like you're doing anything negative at all, and it's always for like the higher good or the higher, um, if it can produce something better by doing it a little differently, then that's always what you're out to do. You do have a sense of humor, though, she shows me. Quite a wicked sense of humor at times.
Be quite demented at times. Yes, it can.
She's showing that to me. She loves your sense of humor. She thinks it's hilarious. And so do people around you. They know to look out though. Every once in a while they might get it.
Yeah, there's a barb on occasion. Yeah. It's always
But
very witty, though.
yes, it's all in good fun, right? It's all in good fun. Nothing bad. They just
A teaser. Yeah, I'm a
know
teaser.
you're sharp. And she's showing me you've got that sharp mind like she did. And yeah, it's all in good fun. People around you enjoy you is what she shows me. And your personality, you may be small, but your personality is big. And She's showing me funny. She is showing me your desk. Like you've got like a lot of little things on your desk.
I do. I do. Yes.
A lot of little things. Yeah. She's showing me your desk and it's just like you make it fun.
I
And
do. Kids
um
love it.
yeah, and it's like um it's fun to be a little different and a little weird and a little like silly and a little all those things. Yeah, she shows me all of that. And they do. They love it. They love it. People love it. It's your way of relating to them, right? You
Yes.
have
Yeah.
candy too or something.
Oh, always have candy. Yes. Oh,
She's showing me your candy. That's so
oh,
funny.
and I always the bad boys love me because they
Mhm,
can be as bad as they want, but they can
mhm.
always come to me for candy, and I'll give it to them.
Yes, you are so funny. You and I would get along great. I have a candy drawer at work, and all the kids are right in my office wanting their candy.
They know.
Yes, they do.
Bad
That's
boys,
hilarious.
especially them bad boys, they love me.
That is hilarious. Well, you know what? Those ones, and I have a group of those too, and they, when you really get to know them, you realize they don't have the greatest home life real quick.
No, and they usually have really big hearts that are aching to be filled.
To be loved. Yes, I have some that come in and just hug me every day, and
They
they're just
just
the
love
sweetest.
bucket.
Yeah, yeah, they are the sweetest, and whatever little bit of difference you can make in their life is so important. And
It
you
really,
do. She
really is.
shows me you do. Just even that little bit of candy, just giving that little bit of candy to them can make them
Yeah.
feel like, you know what, somebody cares. I was special to someone.
Yes. I'm
Your
not always a
mom,
pain in the butt.
yeah. So your mom shows me all these things to say she's really proud of who you are and the effect you're having on your environment. It's kind of amazing. I'm just going to be honest. It's kind of amazing. You don't realize it. You don't realize probably maybe you touch people a little bit, like I know
Mhm.
I touch people a little bit. You're trying to have the best effect you can on them, but um, you have you've touched people more than you know. You know what she's showing me is my teacher Gloria. Yeah, I don't share this story many times, but I guess I'm going to and probably put it up online so everybody will know it. I had a teacher when I was young. I was so on every wrong path you could go down. I'll just
Me
leave
too.
it at
Me too.
that. And I had this teacher, Gloria, who believed in me so much when everybody had given up on me. Everybody. But oh, Gloria would not give up on me. I quit school one time. She showed up at my house on my front porch. It got me back in school, it got me graduated. Not only that, she fought for me to get a scholarship to college. And none of the other teachers wanted to give it to me because of my shenanigans, but she really saw something in me. And she's one of the other teachers pulled me aside. He congratulated me for getting that scholarship. And he said, she fought with us tooth and nail and we had to give in. And and that's the only reason I went to college. Nowadays like I said, I have a big effect on people the way you do. And
Mhm.
my whole job is service to others.
Exactly.
And I have a master's degree, and all of that is because of Gloria. I mean, I would have never even dreamed of going to college. I didn't think that was in the cards for me or something I could even was capable of. But she made an amazing effect on my life, and I will say what I'm feeling is that you are having that effect on others too. Your mother very much is saying, don't underestimate the things that you do, those little connections that you're building. Show me those little things all over your desk again. Little things are just making such a huge connection with others. And I see their sweet little souls coming to you and just having that moment of that. It's all energy. I feel that energetic connection with someone else who actually cares about them, loves them, wants the best for them, and they know that and they feel it. And it's you may be the only person that week giving that to them.
It's
Just
true
it
because so
shows me.
many other people in the building are already so stressed,
Yeah,
that they don't have it in them anymore. They're
right.
used up.
Right, they're burned out. Yeah, yeah. Well, she shows me you're a light in that place. You are just like a big old light bulb on your desk, and she keeps saying, "Share, keep keep sharing the beauty," because you have earned. Listen, her words, not mine. These are going to sound corny. You have earned your reward many times over on the other side. That is what she shows me. You have earned your reward many times over, and you've lived your life as a good example for others, and you've thrown some fun in there. She is extremely proud of the woman you have become. And she brings me back to those rough beginnings. She showed me my life, the rough
Oh,
beginnings.
oh, I was a handful, baby. I was a handful.
You know what, though? If you go through it, you understand it when you see it in others, right? I know
I do.
that's why I can connect with the others that come. Like I said, I've got my groups too that I am very entwined in their lives and trying to get them to think now about college, trying to get them to think maybe they can do a little bit more than what the world tells them, you know? And you're there for a reason. I will just say, just as she's telling me you're there for a reason, she's there for a reason. She says we have actually a lot in common. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's very sweet. She's like, you're both beautiful souls. I'll take it. Thank you. That's very nice. Okay. So I'm going to thank your mom for coming. She's beautiful. I love your mom. Your mom pointed out a lot of really great things you are doing in your life, which I'm impressed with. So I think, yeah, I will just say thank you for the work you're doing because I think that it feels amazing. She let me feel it for a few minutes and be at your desk for a few minutes and feel that the energy that you're producing. And it really is beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful.
I almost left it, so I'm glad that I decided to stay.
It's hard to be the person that's always giving. I understand that as well because it's very, very hard, very hard. And it's hard to watch some of the stuff that goes on, especially with children.
It really is. It is very hard.
It'll break your heart too some days. It's broke
The
mine.
problem. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yes, exactly. That's the problem. But if you're not there, who is? And I remind myself that. So I stick it out and I still make those connections. I don't have to make the connections, and neither do you, but you do
Right.
it because it's the right
Can't
thing to
help.
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're starved for it.
They are absolutely starved for it. Just connection, just a hug sometimes. Yeah, yeah. It
And the
breaks my heart.
coworkers too. Sometimes, a coworker will just come in my office and close the door, and I'm like, "Oh, what's wrong?"
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
they know they can do that.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Well, you're in the right place. Mom shows that many times over. You are exactly where you need to be and doing the work you're supposed to do on this earth. So
It's the
you've
answer I needed to
done a
hear.
good job. Yeah, you've done a great job. You've done an amazing job. It's been wonderful chatting with you. I'm going to
Thank you.
shut this recording off and we will say our final goodbyes.